thing. Thank you for joining. My name is Jagge, or you call me Jagge. My name is Jagannath, and I'm going to talk about how you can develop something. It's a quite weird idea, but I'm also going to do it in the metaphor of the movie Tenet. So we'll see how that goes. Have you seen the movie Tenet? Some? Do you understand what's going on? No, so I've been YouTubing a lot to try to figure out what is going on in the Tenet, and sometimes I think I know, but then when I look more at it, I realize I don't understand why is there 5 Neils there in the timeline. So if you think I have find a way to like revert time, I haven't done that, so I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can go to the other room, but we had the second best thing coming. So first I would start like Agile in the beginning. It was a lot about output. No, development in the beginning was a lot of output. Then we start talking about outcome. And then we start talking about impact and business impact and revenue. So I usually say coding is the easy part. And you know what I mean? I know it's difficult to code, but often we forget about the whole concept of actually delivering a product out to the customer that they are willing to pay for it as much that they can actually get revenue. So this is where we start focusing on when we build this new product here. So I will try to explain the pinch move. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be even more weird, but please look at the movie. So the pinch move is basically they have 2 teams, a red team, a blue team at the end, the fight. So the red team, let's say you have a pen. So the red team follow what's happened with the pen, and when it stops there, they brief the blue team, this has happened with the pen. The blue team then starts, and the pen just goes back, and they know what's happening, and tell the red team, this is the beginning. So this is the pinch move, right? Very simple. So they are not changing time, they're just going back. I know you have lost it already, but with that said, we are like, how can we do this then in product development? So we have the product team here, the red team, we have the business team. So we let the red team go forward with the pen, the product, and we did that in the terms of try to begin with the end. So we build out the whole scope, the whole idea, the whole product, the whole value to how it will look like and how it will feel and be at the end. So how do you do that? How do you create that? I know Jim is here. He's great in visualization. So of course you need to visualize it. And we took inspiration from a quite, different area. I don't know if you have... You see if the video starts? It doesn't start. Okay, it's a video there. Let's see. Otherwise, I need to talk about it anyway, so I'll start it like this. It is a video about a web page that shows about visualization. This is very fun. This was about visualize. Okay, paint like this. You're buying a apartment that's not, they are under construction. It's 2 years away. You go into the web page and you see a lot of things there. You see like, hey, the pictures, 3D movies, stories, everything. They try to visualize for you so you feel comfortable. What am I going to get at the end so I can buy it now? And so you can do that. So that's what we try to do there. So how do you then enable the business to be able to do this? So we have built the product in our head, how we will look in the end. So now we need to go over to the business team then, the blue team here. So how do you get the blue team to actually love this and understand it? So then comes the next important thing, and this is the powerful concept in the human brains, and it's about believing. So this is the second best part, except introvert time. So this is something you can use. If you get people to believe in heart something, they will reach the goal. And this is something people use in, when they in sports, for example. You visualize the end goal, to visualize the winning, to visualize the score. If you watch soccer or something, you see they are behind with 2 goals, and it's like maybe it's like 10 minutes left, and they play catastrophic, and suddenly they get this corner goal going in, right? And then they start producing, and they just push it, and they start believing again. And this is, how do you get then the whole business to believe? Not like, hey, we will have it soon, we're going to have it. No, we have it. And you need to go out and sell it as we have it, because we have it. And that was super tricky because you're always like, oh, does it come? Is this a problem? Do we will have this? Is this a issue? Is this feature going to be? Don't talk about the feature. You're going to have all the features you need. Just take, and of course the tech was super scared. Oh, you're going to go out to sell something that we don't have, but we have it, and you're going to, it was so fun. But anyway, so that's what we did there. We need to visualize for them. You need to believe we have it, because if you stop doubting, 2%, you're going to lose the biggest, you're not going to run the extra push. So we need to get people to believe. So this is a powerful tool. Now, sadly, the video doesn't work, so but we have another. What we did then was that we created, here is supposed to be a video about the Figma. Do you know what Figma is? Yeah. We created a fully functional Figma demo that they can play around with and click everything. And we created web page, stories, landing page, everything. So they felt, it's here, seeing is believing. It wasn't here, so I'm not allowed to say that. It was there. It is there. So then I started believing. It was tricky in the beginning, like, can I say this? But we get them slowly, the whole organization started believing. So that's how we took the business with something, we had built the idea here. Of course, we didn't have any code. We didn't say that, but the tech know that. So they started coding. And business then inverted and started here with the solution in the head is already here. Start selling it. There's a big difference here. I'm not talking about, hey, A/B testing, or we should, research the market. We all know about those stuff. It's not about that. It's about really believing this. You have it. Do something with it. You not get any more. This. Petter Stordalen, he calls his company Strawberry. It's a very cheesy story, but he got strawberries to sell from his father when he was young, and he come back, I can't sell this. This is not good enough. He said, this is the only strawberries you have, so go out and sell it. So same thing here. And then, of course, they go back in this pinch move and inform tech all the time, like they have it already, like you use how you work when you have a product. Then you get feedback. So they start building something, they sell it, and give input, and they keep building it. So I know it sounds a little bit weird, but the key point is the believing point here. So if you can get the organization to believe something, they can do it much better than you have the most awesome product. Because often we fall back to we need to have the best tech, best product, and we would like to have that, but to be honest, there are so many products that are so similar, so it's not about the tech itself. Sometimes it is, like maybe OpenAI and stuff like that, but in general, it's not. So it's more how you believe and believe in the value there. So the key points before we wrap up is we built the final offering from the start. So we finished up everything, press releases, marketing, pricing, packaging, training, everything. So everyone was ready from the start. Then we try to connect the beginning with the end, make it a loop thing, very weird. So the time travel here is basically how you time travel in the brain and visualize yourself being here and actually believing it. That is the time travel. I know it makes fluffy, but the brain is powerful in that way. We focus on getting the organization to believe, not trust it. Believe is even deeper. It's when you do the crazy things that you need to do. And we focus on, we use the information in the loop to impact the product development cycle also. So it's feedback there, nothing unique. And then we focused on the power visualization that I didn't be able to show you all cool videos. I will do that later. So sorry, Jimmy, but I was thinking about you there. But anyways, so do you believe it? Do you believe that this work? Good. It's a weird setup. And also, if you haven't seen Tenet, go and watch it. It's Friday. If you have seen Tenet, watch YouTube videos because it gets weirder. Why is it 5 Niels? Okay, thank you. That was everything. Bye bye.